Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Today me and Ibrahim HUSAIN, we are going to speak about the most important subject in the programming language, which is sorting algorithm. Today we select three kind of sorting, which is the selection sort, bubble sort, and insertion sort. We're going to start with the selection sort. What is selection sort? Select a value and put it in the final place into the list. Repeat for all others value. How it's work? Find the smallest value in the list. Switch it with the value in the first position. Find the next smallest value in the list and repeat all these operations for all the elements in the list. As we can see, here is examples for the selection sort. Here we have original list, which is 7, 2, 8, 5, 4, and this is unsorting list. Here we choose number 2 as the smallest number in the list. After that, we put it in the first location, and we choose number 4 and we will put it in the second location. And we choose number 5 and we put it in the third, also this with the number 7 and we put it in the fourth locations. At last we have a sorting list.
Hi guys, firstly Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ibrahim HUSAIN. As my friend HASHIM BASIM explained to you about the way of sorting, that's called selection sort. So I'm gonna explain to you about the second type of sorting, that's called bubble sort. So firstly we have to define the bubble sort. So what is bubble sort? The bubble sort algorithm, by having the largest element in the list that we can say bubble, slowly move to the end, and the smallest element slowly move to the beginning of the array. So we're gonna explain the working of bubble sort, how it's work. Say we have an array and sort like A0 and A1, A2, and until we get to AN-1 and AN as input. Then the following steps are followed by bubble sort algorithm to sort the value of an array. And we have to don't forget the most important step in the bubble sort, that is comparison among all the elements in the array. So in the next slide we will talk about the working of bubble sort. This is bubble sort example. So we have original list, as we see 7, 2, 8 and 5 and 4. So in the step number 1 we will check and we will make a comparison between two elements. As we see, between 2 and 7 we have to make a swap or shift between these two elements. So we will get to 7, and we will see the 8 as a 7 and 8. So we cannot make a swap between these two elements. We will go to the next element after 8. As we see, we have a 5. We have a 5 here. So we will make a swap between 8 and 5. So we will get the number 5 in the index number 2, as we see. And we will continue the swap or the bubble between 8 and the next value. As we see, we have a 4, so we will make a swap between 4 and 8. So we will go to the next step number 2. So we will see if we can to make a swap or bubble between 2 and 7. We cannot, because already we sort these two elements. So we will continue and we will see the value after number 2. We have a 7 and 5, so we have to make a swap between 5 and 7 because 5 is smaller than 7. So we will change the index of value number 7 and index of value number 5. So we will have the index number 0 2 and index number 1 5 and index number 3 7. So we will continue and we will make the swap between the next elements. As we see, we will continue until we have the swap between 7 and 4. So we have to make a swap. We make a swap between 7 and 4 because 4 is small. So we will have 4 and 7 in this step. So we will have the list as we see 2 5 4 7 and 8. So we will go to the third step. As we see, step number 3, it talk about swap between other elements or other value. So the element number 2 is already sorted, and we have after element number 2 5. So we will make a swap. We will make a swap between. We cannot make a swap. Sorry, we cannot make a swap between 2 and 5 because 2 is small and 5 is bigger than 2. So we will go to the next element. As we see, we have a 4. As you see, we have a 4. So we can make a swap between 5 and 4 because 4 is small. So we will change the index number 1 and index number 2. So we will get 2 and 4 and 5. So in this case, I think we have a 5 and 7 and 8. So we cannot make a swap. So in this step, I think it's done. So we will continue to the final step. As we see, we have a 2 and 4 and 5 and 7 and 8. So it's done. I think it's done. So we cannot make swap and make a bubble between these elements because it's sorted. The third type of sort, insertion sort. We're gonna talk about insertion sort. What is insertion sort? Insertion sort is a type of sort but with better performance. So we will explain how it's work. Essentially, a segmented insertion sort, and the most important step in the insertion sort is making copy for the element that we want to sort an array by this element. In the next slide, we will explain how it's work. Insertion sort example. As we see, we have an array or we have a list. We have 3 4 7 12 and 14 and 14 and 20 and 21 and 33 and 38 and 10 and 55 and 9 and 23 and 28 and 16. And as we see, we have a two parts of element. The first part is sorted and other parts unsorted. So here, as we see, we have a number 10. We have a number 10. So we have before we have a part is sorted. So in this case we have to make a copy for this value, to put this value in the index that we want to put this value in this index. As we see, the index of 10 of value number 10 is between 7 and 12. So we will put the number 10 between 7 and 12. So we will get a list like this: 3 and 4 and 7 and 10. We have to make our focus about this element: 10 and 12 and 14, and to continue to the end. And we have a part is sorted. It starts from 3 to 38, and we will make a swap between the element after the sorted part. I mean we will make a swap between 55 and 9. 55 and 9 is 55 is greater than 9, so we will make a swap between 9 and 55, and we will get 9 and 55, and we will make a swap between all elements as we get the biggest or the largest value in the last and the smallest value in the first. So we will get the array or the list that start from smallest value to the largest value.